Hey guys, it's Jem here with your new moon eclipse reading. So I've asked for obviously the energies that are going on and coming up under this new moon eclipse, but please know I've also asked for, and moving forward. So even though it might not happen right under the eclipse, it might happen sort of as December keeps going. So obviously this is just general as well. So please just take what resonates. If you would like a deep dive on your own personal situation though, the link is in the description box. So if this doesn't resonate, book your own reading or wait till the next one. All right, so let's just see what is going on. All right. This is an interesting story. So first card out we have is the Two of Pentacles. Now, I feel like there's quite a big decision that needs to be made under this new moon energy, okay? I feel like some of you are very indecisive still. Not even indecisive, like you've decided, but you're kind of still in and out, okay? You're in and out. You're kind of like, oh, this one is where I want to go, but that past one looks okay. I don't know. Like you're almost sort of afraid to let go completely of the past. Like you've got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Okay, like you're stepping into the new, but you're also just kind of like, oh, but I just want to keep my toes dipped in the past water as well, just in case the new doesn't work out. Spirit's kind of like, no, that's not how it works. You have to make a decision. Are you going forward or are you staying behind? Okay, now this sounds a lot more overwhelming than it needs to be, but it is literally that. It's just a decision. So Spirit's like, please, let's come to the light. Let's go to the new. Look, you're looking there. You know that's the way you want to go, but you're just still holding on to this little bit. And I feel like this is something that has created a lot of grief for you this year. So, or even recently. But I feel like somewhere along this year you were hurt. You were heartbroken. You were left just grieving a loss of some sort, okay? It might have just been the loss of your own, like, old parts of yourself that you've been shedding. Might have been a breakup, might have been you got fired from your job, you haven't seen your family, all these things, but something's happened and it's created a lot of loss, like a sense of loss, a sense of hurt, a sense of grief, okay? And that's why you're struggling with this decision, because you're kind of like, okay, I can't keep dwelling in this loss, okay? I can't keep dwelling in this hurt. I can't keep being heartbroken. I need to heal. I've been doing my healing. I'm ready to move on from this. And you are ready. You're very ready. You're just still juggling between the two. And especially, I feel like if this was a person, I feel like some of you are juggling between like wanting to let them go, but also just not quite being able to. And that's okay, but Spirit's really like, you need to just let go. Like, trust. Okay, first of all, if this thing or person broke your heart, why do you even want to hold on to it? But secondly, you do have to honor your process. But in letting go, you give the space to either let that come back healed or bring back in something better. Okay, so Spirit's like, please choose the higher option, choose the higher road. It's going to be worth it. But you can't have both. You can't have your feet dangling in both sides, okay? So this new moon is really encouraging you to take that leap of faith forward and say, I'm going for it. I'm going into the new. I'm letting go of all that old. I'm letting go of all this hurt. It doesn't matter what happened. Okay, this isn't about the logical thing. This isn't about that, well, this happened to me and this is blah, blah, blah. This is like, no, this hurt, this sucked, but I'm better than this and I'm moving on and I'm not letting this hurt diminish my journey, my goals, my self-esteem, my ability, my strength. Because you know that you are better than that, okay? Like I said, there's no timeline or there's no, way, right or wrong way to heal. But as long as you are committed to your healing and you are committed to making this decision to the light, going forward, letting go of that other pentacle to, create space for something new, you can't lose. Okay, you cannot lose. Like I said, you get it healed and restored back in your life or you get something better. You can't lose by letting go. That's Spirit's big message under this new moon. There's so much light coming in. There's so much new energy coming in that you get something healed and restored or you get something better. Like, you can't lose. Spirit say you can't lose. Okay? So once you've made your decision, it's time to take action. You are going to move forward. You are going to be fired up. You're going to be passionate. You're going to see that by letting go of this hurt or this person or this thing and choosing the light, you're going to get on that horse and you're just going to go for it. You're going to be passionate about it. You're going to be excited about it. You're going to be willing to move forward because you want this. You deserve this, okay? This is that spiritual energy, that fiery energy that I want better. I deserve better. I want to love my life. Like, I deserve that. So, you know, this new moon is bringing in that action, that movement, that passion, that joy. But like I said, you have to ultimately make the decision first. And then once you do decide and you start taking action, it's time to put the defenses down as well, okay? Because what I feel like this pattern, there's a pattern here for some of you where you make a decision, you move forward, but you keep your guard up because you don't truly acknowledge that there was pain here. There is maybe still pain here. And that's okay. You can still move forward with the pain because acknowledging the pain and surrendering to the pain is saying, I know it's there, but I'm not willing to make it a part of my identity. I'm not willing to make it part of my journey or who I am or what I deserve. Yes, it's there, but I accept and I bless it. I surrender to it. I'm moving forward for my highest good. And then it's about putting the defenses down so that you can be open and receiving to what you're working towards, to what the universe has to give to you under this time. Because this new moon, like I said, you can manifest all you want, but if you're still dabbling in the past and in the future and not completely letting go or surrendering to this pain and this heartbreak, you'll move, but you'll come up against these defenses. Like you'll come up against your own head, you'll come up against doubt, you'll come up against resistance. And obviously, in order to move forward and completely be open and receptive to your desires and to what you're asking the universe to provide, you have to let this down. Okay? If you move forward and then keep your defenses up and you're acting all high and mighty and you're in your mind going, oh my God, you know, still dwelling on this thing that happened, and still living from that pain and that uncertainty, it's just going to create resistance and you're just going to feel like you're constantly up against that brick wall. So the overall message, like I said, it's a little bit scattered because I feel like a lot of us are still a little bit indecisive. So under this new moon, the best thing you can do right now is commit to you and commit to your path forward, no matter what. Yes, there may still be pain, there may still be fear and uncertainty around a situation, but this doesn't identify you. This is just a part of your journey. Accept it, surrender to it. Know that it will take its time to heal if that's the case, but you can still move forward and lower this resistance so that you can actually get on that path that you have so desperately been seeking this year, okay? Now, the moon is the bottom of the deck, so there's still a lot unseen here. But ultimately, once you make your decision, things move. Okay, so all you need to do at the moment is commit to you. And like I said, there's still a lot of stuff unseen, but that's on Spirit's end, so don't worry about that. And that's obviously under the dark moon, we can't see these things. But I feel like by the Cancer full moon, as long as you commit to this path for your highest and best, things are going to transition very, very quickly. Okay, so let's see what Spirit's guidance is for this new moon. Time to go. Okay, so this is relevant to, like I said, that pain, that story, that whatever you're holding on to that's creating that heartache, that sorrow, that grief. Again, it doesn't have a timeline for healing, guys. So don't think this is about having to just completely shut it out or suppress. Honor and accept it, but it's time to let go of all that. It's time to let go of all that stuff. Be brave, be courageous, choose you, choose forward, choose light, choose spirit, choose trust and faith. Okay, like the sun sets and rises each day, and it's the same with the avenues in your life. See the beauty within each sunset in your life and know that the sun will also rise again tomorrow. Endings are merely the start of a new beginning, and we are with you through each phase and cycle. So just like the sunset and the sunrise, death and rebirth, we have gone major death and rebirth over and over this year, okay? So now it's time to really leave not just 2020, but this is like generational. This is past life. This is complete collective breakdown of what we've known to date. Okay, so know that even with your own personal circumstances, this is also collectively. This is time to move forward from what we have believed and known for so long, and we know now that there's different. We know there's change. We know that we're a part of that. So time to let go of that past, those things that cause you hurt, that feeling of unworthiness, that feeling of not being loved, that feeling of not being deserving. All that stuff is time to let go, and let's step into that new energy. Okay, the other advice from Spirit, now I've got sort of 2 purple here, that's relevant to the crown chakra, so you might get a lot of crown chakra activation under this new moon as well, which is Spirit's sort of source download, however you connect. But the other spiritual guidance we have for this new moon is focus on service. Your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in this stream of giving and receiving in every situation and all you do. So if you are struggling with some things, focus on a way of service will really help you through any of this energy. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be about becoming a fancy coach or anything like that. This could literally just be smiling at a stranger. This could be offering a friend or family member some help. Maybe they're moving house, or maybe they just need a cup of tea and a shoulder to cry on. Like, this isn't about having to dish out money. This isn't about any of that. Obviously, being this end of year time, there's lots of food drives, toy drives, things like that for the less advantaged at Christmas. So, even just contributing to something like that, just somehow being of service to uplift the vibration, even through your prayer and meditation. Like I said, you don't even have to leave your house for this. Okay, but like focusing on a more collective energy and transmuting that to a higher vibrational level can really help lift yours as well. Okay, so I hope that helps. And like I said, take what resonates there, guys. If it doesn't resonate and you'd prefer a personal reading, like I said, the link is in the description box. But basically, this new moon is saying make a decision, let go of the past, honor your healing, honor your feelings, and just keep going forward. Let the defenses down, be open and receiving, okay? It's not worth the battle anymore. We're transitioning, we're changing, it's time. So, comment below how this feels, how this sits, and like I said, thanks for tuning in. Share it if you feel it could be helpful to others as well. But here's to new moon blessings.